my channel. Welcome back to season 2 of Unlearning Everything with SaharBelle. So today I have an amazing recipe to open up season 2. Today I'm going to show you how to make green enchiladas. Green enchiladas are just, they're love. Green enchiladas, or Enchiladas Verdes, are so loved in this house. They are so delicious. They're made with green tomatoes, tomatillos, and my mouth watered, and onion and garlic, and oh my gosh, you guys are in for a treat. Today I'm going to show you how to make love on a plate. If you think red enchiladas are amazing, green enchiladas will just make you explode with excitement. They are so incredible, and today I'm going to show you how to make just that. The ingredients we're going to need are the following. Now these are not in a specific order. On the description box below I will tell you the exact amounts and the way to use them. Lettuce, prepared jackfruit, which I have a video on how to prepare jackfruit so you get a nice neutral taste and you can add any flavor that you like. I also am going to add queso fresco, Mexican cheese, which I also have a video on how to make this cheese. I will add the links for these on the description box below and a link up above. This cheese is amazing, you guys. You guys need to try it out. I'm also going to use chopped onion, chopped cilantro, slivered purple onion, radishes, garlic, half of a white onion, pink Himalayan rock salt, and chicken bouillon. Now this chicken bouillon is the best chicken bouillon I've tried. I also have Mexican sour cream. Now I did on my taquitos video, if you go there, I show you guys a cool hack on how to make a store-bought sour cream with a few other ingredients, and you get a cool Mexican crema out of that. We're also gonna need tomatillos, or green tomatoes, however you know the mass. Now I already have them in water just to speed up the process, but when we get to this point I will show you how and why and what. We're also going to need Poblano peppers, Serrano peppers, and Jalapeno peppers. I'm also going to need a big bunch of cilantro. This is what we're going to need. Oh, I almost forgot. We also need tortillas. These are the star of the show. But now let's get on with the recipe and I'll show you what you need to do first. The first thing that you need to do is put your tomatillos in the pot. Put them on high and give them a boil. It's going to take about maybe 10 minutes depending on your range. What you want to do is bring them up to a boil, and once they're semi or halfway cooked, you're going to turn it off. The tomatillo is going to show you when it's like that, and the reason why you don't want to overcook these is because they will get bitter. It will show you when they're halfway cooked, or you know, cooked-ish, and at that point, when we get to that point, I'll show you what it looks like. So while this is cooking for about 10 minutes or so, we're going to move on to the next thing. We gotta roast our peppers, our Poblano peppers. So I'm gonna put them straight onto the fire. Now, if you don't have a gas stove, you can put them in a pan. It will take a little longer, but it still works. But I'm putting them straight onto the range, and I'm going to essentially roast them all around to where their skin blackens. If you pay close attention, you can hear crackling. That's totally okay. That's normal. Oh, I almost forgot. With the tomatillos over here, I'm going to add half of my chiles. Now I have a jalapeno and 2 serranos. I'm going to add these to the mix. I forgot to do that earlier. And the other 2, I'm going to put them in raw. Okay, so I'm going to roast these Poblano peppers, and they're going to blacken all over. I'm just showing you what it looks like now. It's going to be completely black, and that's what we want out of these. Okay, our poblanos are ready to be flipped, but before I did so, I wanted to show you what they look like. So they're charred, and that's what we want. So now I'm going to flip the other one. And we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Guys, so our poblanos are ready to be put on into the next step. In a plastic bag, I'm just gonna put them in there. In a regular plastic bag, I'm sure you can do this on a container, but I'm just gonna leave them in this bag so they can sweat it out, so then we can peel that charred skin. So I'm gonna leave them here, and I wanna show you guys what's happening with our tomatillos. So as you can see, our tomatillos are boiling. I'm going to turn off the fire. And as you can see, there's two colors there. I'm gonna pull one out so you can see. On this side, right here, it looks a little yellowish, and on the other side it doesn't. This is these being kind of half cooked. So as you can see, these are semi-cooked. We are going to turn off the fire, and this is what we want out of the tomatillos. We're gonna leave them here for a bit, and I'm gonna go prep some other things, and I'll be right back. Okay, in the blender, we're going to add all the tomatillos. I think I'm going to have to blend these tomatillos before I can add any of the other ingredients, because they are filling up my blender. I'm also getting the chiles. Going to grab about a cup of the water just to blend. In the blender here, we have our tomatillos, and I have to give them a quick blend because they filled up the blender. I'm going to add the Big Bunch of Cilantro. With the stems, you guys, we're going to add the onion, our garlic, yes. We're going to add some salt and some chicken bouillon. The other chilies and our Poblano Peppers, which I need to show you how to peel. We're also going to add the cup of decoction water. This one's not full, but I'm gonna get some more. And we're going to add that into our mix. Okay, let me show you how to do the peppers. Okay, so I'm gonna take the Poblano Peppers out of the bag. And this is what I like to do. I grab a knife and I just peel them off, just like so. I kind of stay in the bag just so the extra sharp skin can stay in the bag. So I'm basically just scraping the char off. Now, it's not going to be perfect when you take it off, but please do not wash these peppers. I know it would be so much easier and mess-free to wash them, but along with doing that, you wash a lot of the delicious flavor that we wanted to get by roasting them. Okay, so here you have the pepper. Now I'm going to open it because I'm going to take the seeds out. We're going to open it, and it's hot AF. But we're gonna burn our hands in the name of love. Unless you're smarter than me and you don't burn your hands and you're patient and all of the above. I'm not. So I'm just taking out the seeds. And I'm gonna put the pepper right there, and I'm gonna do the next one, and then we'll blend. Okay, here we have our Poblano peppers that we just peeled and took the seeds out, and we're going to add it to the mix, and this is going to give the sauce such a delicious flavor. Okay, so we're going to blend, blend, blend till it's a nice smooth sauce. Okay, so our sauce is blended. Oh my gosh, and it is filled to the max, honey, yes. Now we're going to taste it to see if it needs any rectifying. Going to do a little taste test here. It's so good. It is nice and spicy. Oh my gosh. I'm going to add a little bit more chicken bouillon. It is perfect. It is amazing. So good. Okay, so now that we have our sauce, we are going to a pan. We're going to add a little bit of oil, and we're going to fry up our sauce. This will only go for about 15 minutes. We're going to give this a stir, and we're going to leave this on medium low. Just want it to kind of simmer and all the flavors can just really play together. Now while this is happening, on this pan over here, we're gonna start frying our tortillas, and I'll show you how we need to do that. Okay, in a hot pan, we're going to add oil, and we're going to add enough oil to fry the tortillas in. You need to fry the tortillas. Reason being, when these corn tortillas touch the oil, their flavor just gets magnified. It is amazingly beautiful what happens when these corn tortillas touch the oil. These are corn tortillas. That's what you need, corn tortillas. Now, you need to fry them, and this is going to be a quick fry. We don't want them to harden. We just want them to softly fry. It becomes a very beautiful thing. And that's it. It goes through the oil, comes out through the oil. I kind of let them drip a little bit so I don't have to dab them too much. While this is dripping, I'm going to add the next one in. I kind of do the last drip on it, and then I put it on the paper towels. And this is how I'm gonna do it with all of them. Oh my goodness, you guys, it smells freaking incredible here. If these get too hard, like too crunchy, too fried, it will be very hard for you to roll them into your enchiladas rolls. So make sure that it's a soft fry, meaning that it's not hardening. It's bendy still. Next one goes on to the paper towels. And this is how we do it. And this is what I'm going to do with all of them, and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so our sauce is ready. It is starting to simmer. It's changed color a little bit, and it's ready. So now I'm going to turn off the fire, and for video purposes, I'm going to put some of the sauce. Oh, this is going to take 3 years. I'm going to put some of the sauce in a bowl so I can show you how to assemble our enchiladas. So our tortillas are fried. See? Fried bendy tortilla. What you want to do is you're going to submerge this fried tortilla in this very, very hot sauce. Now I'm going to add some jackfruit, and I'm going to add a little extra raw onions. The jackfruit already has onions, but we like it oniony. Gives it a good flavor. And then you roll. You stuff it and you roll. Okay, here goes another one. Going to dip your tortilla. Make sure you get it all over. Ooh, the sauce is so hot. Okay, you're going to put it on there. You're going to grab a little bit of your filling. You can do queso fresco, you can do vegetables, you can do the jackfruit, you can do whatever you want. I'm going to add some more onion, and I'm going to roll it. Tuck it and roll, just like so. I'm gonna do them all like this, and then we get to eat them one more time. In fact, I'm gonna make a cheese one now. Look at this deliciousness. Yes, and you don't need a lot. A little bit goes a long way. I'm gonna add some onions, and you're going to roll just like so. I always make my enchiladas in a different plate than I am going to eat them, and I'll show you why in a little bit. I'm gonna finish rolling all these enchiladas, and I'll be right back. I'm going to make a jackfruit one and cheese because wild. Ooh, this one's so fat. Okay, now I'm gonna show you why I make them in a different plate. Now this is our assembling plate. Now on our serving plate, which is this one for me, I'm going to add a ladle some of the sauce underneath so they're very nice and saucy. See? We get to move our delicious enchiladas over. And now we add more sauce over the top of the enchiladas. Just like so. Oh my gosh, this sauce, you guys are going to love these enchiladas. I'm not just saying that because I made it. They're freaking incredible. These enchiladas will rock your world. And now we get to top them. To my enchiladas, I'm going to add the crema fresca, the sour cream, the Mexican cream. Going to add a little swirly of that underneath. Going to add a little bit of cheese underneath. And I say underneath because I'm going to add lettuce over these to top them with. Oh my gosh, you guys. And I like mine with a lot of lettuce. I feel like it just goes well. Now I'm going to add red onion because it pops very nicely. And I love the zippity zip. I'm going to add some cilantro, some chopped cilantro all over, and I'm gonna make it rain on this baby. It's gonna taste amazing. Add some radishes. I'm going to add a little more cheese just to end it on a happy note. Little beautiful, perfect little clouds of love. You guys, if you haven't made this cheese, you are missing out. You guys have to try it. I'm telling you, it's gonna rock you. Finger looking good. And then to just end it all, we're going to add just a little more of the green sauce, just a little bit, just on a few spots. You don't have to do this. I just like to. And now we get to eat, y'all. Now we get to eat. Guys, look at these. Look at these enchiladas. We made these and we're about to enjoy these. Oh my goodness. Look at this. I need to show you this. So yummy. Look at that. Oh my gosh, they're so saucy and delicious. I think this is just a jackfruit. My mouth is watering so bad. It is saucy and the tortilla is nice and fried. So good, you guys. They're nice and saucy. And the sauce is just, it's a hug. My gosh, I just drooled. I like to get a little bit of everything in my bites. It kind of helps that we put a little bit of sour cream on the bottom and cheese. And we have a little bit of onion, a little bit of cheese on top. Let's put a radish on there. You guys, I don't want to drop this, but oh my goodness, you guys. Look at this. Look at this. We made this. So good. The jackfruit is so delicious. I typically have my enchiladas with cheese. That's how I like my enchiladas. But I wanted to give you guys a different stuffing, which is the jackfruit. I seasoned it with chicken bouillon and I sauteed it with some onions. It's really bomb. This sauce, you guys are going to love it. And you will have, if you have leftovers, the crunch of the lettuce, man, it is fantastic. We're basically having a salad here. So good. I like mine extra saucy because when I pick them up from the, oh, it's gonna fall. Not talking because then they fall in. I was saying, I like mine extra saucy because when I cut a little piece of the enchilada and I scoop it up, I get extra sauce and it's nice and covered in this very flavorful sauce. And the roasted poblano peppers give it this very delicious flavor. It's like smoky. They're not very spicy. I don't think they're very spicy. It just gives it a lot of flavor. I wouldn't think poblano peppers are very, I mean, they can be spicy, but they were not. And then the flavor of the jalapeno is really good. The serrano gives it a little kick. It's all so amazing. Let me get a cheese one. Indeed, here is a cheese one. I was just about to I was just about to say that the last time I said this, because I was gonna say this camera never focuses. If you guys seen my Instagram stories, not Instagram stories, on my Instagram, last time I did that, the same thing happened. My food fell. This camera never wants to focus. You have to try this. Make this for your loved ones. They will love you even more. You guys, do this with yellow corn tortillas. They are the best corn tortillas. Do not do this with flour tortillas. That's disrespectful. Do not do it. Do it with corn tortillas. Yellow corn if you can find them near you. Or if you need to make a 5-hour drive, go get them. It is totally worth it. Look at this. I wish the camera would focus so you guys can see the deliciousness of this. But since it cannot, I must eat it now. The lettuce gets all nice and covered in the sauce. It's like eating a salad with a nice tomatillo salsa or dressing. So good. Also, with your leftover sauce, you can make some chilaquiles if you have some leftover sauce. Or you can make it as a dressing with your salad because it's so bomb. I know I do. So good. This is love. This is love right here. Vegan enchiladas. Who would have known? Now all of you know. If you were to make this for a non-vegan or someone that a non-vegan, they wouldn't know the difference. They really wouldn't. I promise you. I promise you, they wouldn't. If I were to make this for my parents, they wouldn't know. I mean, they know because, I mean, they know me. But if they didn't know me, they wouldn't know the difference. Oh my gosh, you guys. I need to give you guys a close-up. Hold on. You guys, look at this. It's all saucy. Look at all that jackfruit, nice and seasoned. The sauce, the cheese, yes, 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 yes. Okay, close-up done. You guys, make these enchiladas. You will regret it if you don't. Make the cheese, make the jackfruit. Make it all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I'm SaharBelle, and this is Unlearning Everything with SaharBelle. I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, hi. The fun's not over just yet. I also wanted to ask you to turn your notifications bell on so you do not miss not a one video from yours truly. If you turn on the notifications bell, you will always get a notification when a new video comes on. So please go turn on those notification bells and I'll see you next time. Bye. So good.